Hi everyone, Nicholas here. In this video, we are going to be learning about the seasons. Before we start today's video, follow me on my Instagram to get any updates, when videos are going to come out, when videos are going to be rescheduled or canceled. So yeah, and speaking of which, please make sure y'all like this video, please. Subscribe to the channel, and again, follow me over on my Instagram. I have Instagram, and yeah. Alright, so winter in Brazilian Portuguese. Inverno. 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 I-N-V-E-R-N-O. Inverno. Inverno. I-N-V-E-R-N-O. Inverno. Inverno. So that's how you would say winter in Brazilian Portuguese. Inverno. Inverno. Alright, next season in Brazilian Portuguese. Spring in Brazilian Portuguese. Primavera. 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 P-R-I-M-A-V-E-R-A. Primavera. Primavera. Alright, summer in Brazilian Portuguese. The best season of all. Verão. Verão. V-E-R-A. There's an accent on top of the A. I'm gonna tell you that in a sec. Oh, summer in Brazilian Portuguese. Verão. Verão. V-E-R-A. And there's an accent on top of that letter A up there. Oh, verão. Verão. So what are accents? If you had not watched the accent video, but it was on June, we talked about the accent. So accents are marks that appears on top of the vowels. That makes the vowel sounds sound more stronger, more deeper, or more open. So some of them might vary, but I talked about it and I taught everyone on this video on how to define those accents if they are open or closed. So it depends on which one. I'm not going to see an accent underneath any letters in Brazilian Portuguese. You're going to usually see it on top of the vowels. So since we established that, now we have to figure out what they do. It makes the sound oh sound. So that means it's making more like a nasal A sound. Well, not just on an A. Well, in this case here, it's on top of the accent. But what this accent is doing, it's making more like an oh sound. You're not going to pronounce it like a regular A or an A with an open one. You're going to pronounce it more like a nasally sound. If you pronounce it, it's not going to make a regular A. You're not going to see it like that. It's going to be verão because on top of the letter A has an accent. So that's why. So that's how it looks like. It looks like one like a mustache, like a nasal sound. It makes it more like an sound. V, it's regular. V, V-R. And then after that, verão. Verão. It makes it more like an vowel sound. So that's what it does. And yeah, that's why there's an accent, to make the sound more different. So if you haven't watched that video, it's over at the channel. That's what I talked about. Again, V-E-R-A. And remember that this A has an accent. It makes it more like a nasal sound. Verão. Verão. Alright, we have one more here, last but not least. fall in Brazilian Portuguese. Fall or autumn in Brazilian Portuguese. Outono. Outono. O-U-T-O-N-O. Outono. Outono. Again. O-U-T-O-N-O. Outono. Outono. Alright, well, let's do a review here. Winter in Brazilian Portuguese, we went over Inverno. Inverno. I-N-V-E-R-N-O. Inverno. Inverno. And we also went over spring, the season spring in Brazilian Portuguese. Primavera. Primavera. P-R-I-M-A-V-E-R-A. Primavera. Primavera. Alright, and then the best season of the road, summer in Brazilian Portuguese. Verão. Verão. Remember that I talked about that this letter A makes it like a nasal sound. It makes it more like an O sound. It doesn't make like an A sound, like a regular A. It doesn't exist, and it won't make sense if you say verão. It's verão. On top of the A has an accent, where we learned that whenever you see the one like that, the squiggly one, top of the vowels, that means it's a nasal. That's why we would say verão. Verão. V-E-R-A. And then top of that letter A has a nasal sound. O. Verão. Verão. That's how you would say summer in Brazilian Portuguese. And that there's an accent on top of that A up there because of that nasally sound. It makes it more like an O sound. Alright, and last but not least, we ended up learning about how to say fall or autumn in Brazilian Portuguese. Outono. Outono. O-U-T-O-N-O. Outono. Outono. And, yeah. Alright, well, this is going to be the end of Portuguese lesson. Please make sure to like this video, please. Subscribe to the channel, please. Follow me on my Instagram. Stay tuned, and thanks for watching. I will see you all in the next video. Bye.